Yo guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another video. I feel like this video is very long overdue, but rumors continue to swirl around James Harden and the fact that he is unhappy in Houston. Harden, of course, has 2 years left on his deal and then a player option, and just recently turned down a contract that would have made him the first $50 million player in the NBA history. So of course I had to bring in Zach to throw a couple trade packages, a couple ideas at him, and I want to get his take. Zach, how are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on, as always. Now, James Harden has been linked to a few teams, but for me, these are the teams that kind of stand out. Of course, in the East, the first team I want to bring up is the Brooklyn Nets. Now, at first, obviously, Houston wanted 3 first-round picks plus whatever other players, but that's just not realistic. So let's take away what they said a couple weeks ago about the picks and just focus on the players. Caris LeVert, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jared Allen, right? What are your thoughts on a trade package surrounding those 3?
I mean, like, if I'm the Rockets, I kind of take that. Like, you're getting rid of Harden, who Harden clearly doesn't want to be in Houston anymore right now. Brooklyn, you're getting James Harden, and you're gonna try out that big 3 of Harden, Durant, and Kyrie.
Do you think that would work?
I'm not 100% sure. I think it can work for a bit.
Yeah,
like, it'll work in spurts, I'll say. I don't think it'll work fully, like the entire season, but I could see it working. The thing about Brooklyn is they don't have a lot of cap space, so they are gonna have to get rid of LeVert and Prince at least. Allen has that small contract, like he's only owed almost like $4 million. That's about it. They'll have to give up a lot to get Harden, and I think that Durant and Kyrie are gonna try and push for that. Honestly,
that would make them instant favorites, right?
Out of the East, I think so. I think yeah.
Okay. It would be really interesting to see how Steve Nash could deal with all 3 of those egos. Sticking in the East, we're gonna look at Miami. Now, the Heat rumors have kind of been all over the place. At first, it was that they weren't interested. Now it's, I've seen them in the news more than I've seen Brooklyn the last couple weeks. Obviously, we know Pat Riley's not afraid to, make some noise. The one thing I worry about with Miami is I just don't think James Harden fits that culture. But saying that, here's the trade package that I've seen. Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson. Now, Robinson's the one where it's like they're trying not to include him, but I just don't think they have enough to get that deal done without Robinson. Kendrick Nunn, Kelly Olynyk, and a 2025 first-round pick. So, Zach, where does that rank in terms of, packages?
I don't like it heat-wise.
Okay.
Potentially, I mean, you got Hero and Robinson in there, correct?
Correct, yeah.
Those 2 have, especially Tyler Hero, that's a limitless, like, potential, I think, is play.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the Heat, it has their ups and downs. I mean, the Heat, they'll still have Butler, they'll still have Bam as well. And so they'll kind of want to form a big 3 of Bam, Harden, and Jimmy, and then they'll have Myers Leonard, I believe, still as well. That's a nice little solid 4 group.
Yeah.
When you lose that depth that the Heat, like,
that's the thing. The depth, they have such great depth last year. The shooting was incredible. I'm with you. I don't really see that one happening. And also in the East, the Philadelphia 76ers, of course. Zach and I were just discussing this. So, correct me if I'm wrong, Shams put out a tweet that said they were willing to include Ben Simmons, and then like an hour later, Daryl Morey said they were not going to include Ben Simmons. Am I right on that?
Yeah, so Shams yesterday put out a tweet saying the Sixers have made Ben Simmons available in trade packages, sources tell The Athletic. And then about an hour and a half later, I got a notification from The Athletic itself saying that Daryl said that Ben Simmons is not on the trade block. That they're not trading Simmons at all. I'm
not really sure what's going on over there. I don't see how. There's no way they could get this deal done without either including Ben Simmons or Joel Embiid. Of course, we know how Daryl Morey just moved from Houston to Philadelphia and how the Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid combo hasn't really worked so far. So you never really know, but you'd assume they'd have to include Ben Simmons, like Mike Scott, and multiple first-round picks. Philadelphia is intriguing to me, but at the same time, I wonder if they're really going to pull the trigger and trade away one of their stars.
Yeah, I don't know. all that's going on there. I mean, like the fact that they apparently is going for a trade, and then apparently now he's not. I have no idea, but it's interesting. I mean, Harden, he said that he wants to go to either Brooklyn or Miami, or Brooklyn or Philly, basically, and Miami is his third destination. So I wouldn't rule him out, but I still would favor Brooklyn as of right now.
Okay. And then finally, kind of the wild card, the Golden State Warriors. Golden State apparently checked in on Harden. I think it was like 3-4 weeks ago. So we got to talk about them. You know, Andrew Wiggins, I'd assume they'd throw in James Wiseman and the top pick protected, or Minnesota's top pick next year that is protected. So they lost Klay Thompson for the season. You know, they don't look terrible. They've been on TV the last couple nights. I've been actually watching Golden State. I just keep thinking if that team had, you know, Klay Thompson would be so much fun to watch. But, you know, you got Oubre, you got Curry. Could you have James Harden? What are your thoughts here?
Please, no.
No?
Please, no. As a Clipper fan, please.
Yeah.
God, no. But as a unbiased look, I don't see this being a fit at all. Because Harden's got, I believe, 3 or 4 years left on his deal.
He's got 2 years and then a player option.
Okay. You're gonna stuck with Curry, who Curry's gonna need an extension soon, I believe, as well. Klay, who you're gonna have Klay run the 3, and then you have Oubre at the 4, and then you play Draymond at the 5. It's like small ball, and they're all very talented players, but I don't see it at all. Way too ball heavy as well. Curry needs the ball in his hand. Harden needs the ball in his hands. Oubre's fine with just one true ball handler. If he has 2, I feel like it's getting kind of clustered because Oubre likes the ball in his hand as well. Same with Draymond as well. So literally the only player in there that doesn't need the ball is Klay, really, in my eyes. Yeah. So I don't see that happening at all.
Well, guys, let us know in the comments down below where you think James Harden will be traded. Please make sure you guys do drop a like. Please make sure you guys do drop a subscription. Check out Zach. He will be linked down below. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.